Hello friends, welcome to our channel Knowledge Amplifier. So today in this particular video, I am not going to discuss some technical concept related to data engineering, but rather I am going to discuss how one particular data pipeline helped us from financial disaster. Okay, that is how we dodged a 1 lakh loss using this particular surprising tactic. That is nothing but one of our data pipeline which we built that helped us from this financial disaster. That secret weapon, let us try to explore today in this particular video, because from this particular little bit non-technical discussion also we will get some more domain knowledge that how a data pipeline can help us from financial disaster in some specific situation. Okay, right? So let us try to understand what is that problem we encountered for our client. Okay. So currently our client is one of India's largest private sector bank, and in that bank you can open saving account in two ways. Okay, so here saving account, as I told you, either you can open this offline mode. Okay, that is you can visit the nearest branch for the particular bank and there you can open the account, right? Another approach is opening the account online from the bank website directly. Using Aadhaar card you can do the authentication and then create the saving account, either 10k or 25k saving account you can create. Now when you create offline saving account, that time you are visiting the branch and there you are providing all the necessary information. So for all the offline accounts, KYC is done when you are opening the account that time itself. But when you are opening account online, that time the KYC may happen in two times. One possibility is instant KYC. That is when you are opening the account, that time only you will be getting an option to complete the KYC process, and there you can set up a video call with the bank employee and they can complete the KYC based on certain basic government ID proofs and etc. Right? So this is one possibility, or what you can do, you can schedule it for later. Okay. So these are the current scenario using which you can open saving accounts and complete the KYC process. Okay, right? Now where problem happens, that for offline account KYC is done that time only, that is fine. Those customers who are opening account online, some of them complete KYC instantly. That is not a problem. But many customers, what they does, they don't complete the KYC while opening the account in online mode, and they think that okay, I will do that some later point of time, and then eventually it get continuously delayed. Maybe the customer forget that they need to complete the KYC etc. due to some reason. The KYC does not happen. Now there is one regulation guideline is there, that is, as per regulatory guidelines, if your KYC is not complete within 1 year of account opening, the account will be closed. So this one I am talking about only online accounts. In offline accounts, by default KYC is done while opening the account itself. Now if you are opening account online, for example any Aadhaar OTP verification based account opening if you are performing, and if you are not completing the KYC while opening the account, you may complete the KYC within 1 year. But if you are not completing the KYC verification process within 1 year, your account will be closed. And this is a strict regulatory guideline. Okay. Now what happens many times, as I told you, that if the customer schedule for later point of time, then they forget. And sometimes what happens that within 1 year also the customer don't do KYC and eventually the account get closed. So what we do, suppose the customer is opening account at some particular date T, then at T plus 2, that is after 2 days of account opening, then T plus 14, then T plus 28 and so on, with some certain time interval, we continuously send email to that customer to complete the KYC process. And that email subject can be shown like this way, that here the subject line is your KYC is incomplete with a red alert mark. Here complete KYC from the comfort of your home. That is, you can do the video KYC, or if you want, you can visit the nearest branch, not a problem. And in that email subject line, it is clearly mentioned, do note, as per regulatory guidelines, if your KYC is not complete within 1 year of account opening, the account will be closed. Feel free to reach out our contact center or your nearest branch and complete the KYC, okay? And easiest way is KYC through a video call, right? So our client is providing all these facilities to the customer, and using email we continuously try to remind them. But still what happens that some customer don't check the email properly on time, and then eventually they forget, and after 1 year the account may get closed, and that time the customer will be in panic mode. And one such escalation we encountered Let me show you this screenshot hiding all the PII information. So here this particular escalation email we received from our social media handler team who handle the escalation from various platforms. They mailed this way that dear, the below mentioned client has escalated to RBI as his account has been closed due to non-KYC on 4th of July 2023. Kindly confirm if we have sent an intimation letter or email to the client. If yes, kindly share the detail on priority. So what the customer has done, the customer has opened account maybe 4th of July 2022 and then he may have scheduled the KYC for later point of time and then he or she might have forgot, and then 4th of July 2023 what happened? The customer's account got closed and the customer escalated to RBI mentioning this thing that my account got closed without any intimation letter or email. Okay. So here if you see the fact, here also it is written, I opened an electronic saving account. It was closed on July 2023 without any notice. Something like that. And if any escalation is coming from RBI, then it should be top priority escalation. Okay. So we as a data engineer who are helping our client to do various operation, maybe whether it is operation, marketing, etc., we may receive this kind of escalation we need to handle. And not only this particular thing was problem, customer has asked harassment compensation of 1 lakh. Okay, this was customer's escalation. Customer's objection was my account was closed without any notice, and as part of harassment compensation, he or she was demanding 1 lakh rupees. Okay, right? So how we solve this particular problem? Here comes the email tracking component. So as I told you that we continuously send the email to the customer to complete the KYC, right? Now whether the email is sent properly or not, maybe sometime the customer provide wrong email ID. That time the email get bounced back whatever we sent, right? So we need to check whatever email we have sent, whether it is properly delivered or not. If it is delivered, whether the customer has opened the email or not. If the customer has opened, then the customer has clicked on the link available in that email or not. Like for example, start a video call. This is a link. If the customer click on this particular link, it will take you to the video call page where the bank employee will connect with the customer and complete the KYC process, right? So all this tracking needed. So for that, as I already discussed in my previous video, that this is one email tracking mechanism we can implement, and this I implemented from scratch. I will be providing this particular project explanation link in the description box so you can have a check. Whether you are considering SendGrid for sending email or marketing messages to customer, or you are using SES, that is Simple Email Service from AWS, or you are using SFMC, that is Salesforce Marketing Cloud, for all this kind of email marketing service providers, they have the functionality of tracking. So we can track them in real time using webhook, and we can store in our S3. Maybe we can ingest all kind of action, customer open message or click link, etc. Those kind of events we can store in Snowflake, or maybe from S3 we can basically populate a crawler. That crawler will populate our blue catalog, and from that catalog for ad hoc analytics we can use Athena also. Okay, right? So either Athena or Snowflake, this kind of cloud data warehouse platform we can use for querying this kind of events or historical data, right? So now this particular pipeline basically saved us from this escalation. Customer demanded 1 lakh rupees as part of harassment compensation. Now what we did, because all these kind of emails whatever we are sending to customer and all the events whatever is getting generated in customer end is stored in our S3, and eventually it is stored in Snowflake or Athena also. So what we did, from this email we took this particular customer name, account number, customer ID, this kind of customer details was available in that email. We took the customer ID and we checked whether we sent KYC completion request to that customer or not, and we found out that yes, we sent the KYC completion request email to the customer. Even the customer has opened that particular email also, but he or she has not clicked. Maybe he or she has not read the complete email, and due to which basically he has not completed the KYC and eventually the account got closed. Okay, but we had something to show clearly to RBI that we requested the customer clearly stating this, that if you are not completing your KYC within 1 year of account opening, your account will be closed, right? So this particular data pipeline, this email tracking mechanism basically saved us from the financial disaster. Not only this particular use case, there are several other use cases also where this kind of pipeline helps us in conflict resolution. For example, many times bank provide various offers. Maybe they are providing vouchers. The condition is if you are doing some 10,000 rupees transaction using your debit card, I will provide you a 250 rupees gift voucher. Okay. Now, sometime we send this particular voucher and after many days the customer might claim that I have not received the voucher. Maybe the customer has not received the mail due to some reason, or it may happen that the customer has received the email, he or she might overlook that. So that time, again, this kind of email tracking mechanism helps us in debugging the issue and helps us resolving the conflict ASAP. So that's what basically streamlining conflict resolution through technology. So these are our streamlined architecture that either RBI escalation is coming or in social media escalation sometimes happens. In Twitter, many customers tag senior management team and escalate something. So immediately social media marketing team capture those kind of events and send to the backend developer for analysis purpose what is the root cause of that issue. And then after analysis, we communicate them with the business unit who are basically internal to the bank, and then the business unit carry forward that to the resolution. Okay, so this is how we can streamline the conflict resolution through technology, especially for our digital marketing domain. Now, if you are watching this particular video as a customer, then you might ask me what we can learn from the video. That is, what are the do's and what are the don'ts. So some do's and some don't I can explain here. Based on our escalation handling, I can tell you. Basically, there are two kind of customer. We say one is NTB, that is basically new to bank. That is, suppose you have opened a saving account or current account recently, maybe within 30 days, then you are called new to bank, and there is something called ETB. Okay, existing to bank. Exist to bank are basically those customers who have opened the account long back, or they might have opened some other kind of account in the bank already, right? So if you are basically ETB customer, that is fine if you are not tracking or checking the mails regularly. But if you are opening a bank account recently, that is, if you are an NTB customer, then it is always suggested to check all the email communications or WhatsApp communication or SMS communication via various channels. When bank try to communicate, it is better to have a check, because within the first 30 days, bank try to complete all the important communication. Okay, what a customer should know, right? So have a very good attention if you are NTB customer. And as part of the don't, I will suggest that don't put your email in unsubscribe if you are NTB customer. Okay, why? Because here any marketing email we send, in the bottom part of the email there is a link where you can opt for unsubscribe from any kind of marketing or promotional email. So that time, if you are very new to the bank and you are clicking on unsubscribe, then bank sometimes not able to send you some important communication which as a customer you should know. Because as per our regulation, if a customer is unsubscribing, we cannot send any email to that customer, right? So if you are unsubscribing just after account opening, then some important communication also bank might not able to send you. So that is again a problem, right? So it is always better not to unsubscribe if you are NTB. If you are maybe having account like more than 6 months or 1 year, something like that, and if you are irritated with bombardment of marketing emails, that time you can opt for unsubscribe. Okay. But if you are new to bank, better not to opt for unsubscribe and check all the emails, just not to miss any important communication or information, right? I hope this particular video has given you some information related to the banking domain and how data engineering works with digital marketing in the banking sector. If you find this video helpful, then please like, share and comment. Subscribe our channel if you have not subscribed till now, and don't forget to press the bell icon to get the notification of our latest videos. Thank you for watching.